Welcome to topic 14. So here's the introduction for topic 14, which is materials and resource requirements planning. So have you ever thought about what you need before you start something? Well, that's what this is all about. So think about it. You're trying to start a project. You need to figure out, what do you need for the project? So we're going to be talking about this, and mainly this is going to be for the manufacturing side. So we're talking about product manufacturing. On the service side of the supply chain, they do this also, but it doesn't go as deep. They might think of things in a different light, but this can be applied to both sides, both product and services. So when we start this off, we always have a quote. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. I am sure you've had some teacher, probably in high school, that has said this quote to you guys. And this was said by Benjamin Franklin. So what we're doing here is we're preparing, so that way we don't fail. And it really comes down to our inventories. Do we have all the necessary parts and pieces to do or create what it is we're trying to do? So let's look at dependent inventory demand. So let's use a recipe. So here we have a master production schedule. We have Hawaiian fajitas or tropical fruit salad. Some of you guys might have tried these, others maybe not. But that would be our master production schedule. We're going to produce 500 fajitas, or we're going to produce 10,000 tropical fruit salads. That is the master production schedule. However, it gets more detailed. Now we need what's called a bill of materials. Sometimes you'll see this abbreviated as BOM. And of course, you got to try to convert that as a word because people don't want to say BOM. So sometimes you'll hear it said as a bomb, BOM. So that's all the ingredients of this recipe. So for the Hawaiian fajitas, well, you're going to need parsley, cilantro, oregano, white pepper, garlic, cocoa, cinnamon, sugar, and so on. Tropical fruit salad, you're going to need strawberries, bananas, pineapple, mango, peaches, mandarin oranges, apples. You're going to need all this stuff. And once we have the bill of materials, or the BOM or BOM, we're going to look at our inventory records. What do we have already? So we're looking at our inventory records, which in this case might be the pantry or wherever the food is stored. It might be in the refrigerator. It might be in a walk-in cooler. You might have to go to the store. But you have to get all the ingredients together that are listed on that bill of materials. And then we look at that backwards scheduling. So we kind of do the backwards scheduling at the same time as when we're looking to make sure we have the items. We're looking at what does it take to make these items. So when you look at it, we have preparation. So tropical fruit salad on the bottom says mixed fruit and dressing, ingredients in large bowl. Okay. Refrigerate before serving. Okay. So that is what it takes to make tropical fruit salad. Now there's a lot of other work you need to do. Like for example, peeling, coring, cubing, as you'll see on the ingredients list. So you can kind of backwards schedule, like let's say you're making all this for a party of all your friends. Well, you know your party's going to be at 5 p.m., let's say. Well, how long is it going to take you to make this fruit salad? Most recipes will say how long it takes. For me, it never takes as long as a recipe. It usually takes me longer. I mean, that's just me. So I'll look at that, and I usually add half the time to it. So I do 150% of the time that the recipe actually says. So that's my backward scheduling. If it says it's going to take an hour on the recipe, I'm going to say it's going to take an hour and a half for me to make that. And that's, for me, that's backward scheduling. Now that's assuming we have all the ingredients that are needed, that are on the bill of materials, so we can accomplish that master production schedule. That's it in a nutshell. So let's dive further and let's look at the logic of materials requirements planning or MRP in the next video.